Everybody, this is Jay Leno, and I'm here with my friend Nino to talk about Tales of the TMNT episode 6. All right, guys. So basically, the Turtles have been separated through issues 1 through 5, dealing with fighting these robots. So it just so happens that the Turtles are ending up all not even well, I guess you would say it's separately meeting into Bishop's lair. So right when the episode starts, we get Leonardo and Raph entering the facility in different locations. Leonardo's accompanied by April. Raph is solo dolo by himself. Raph comes from the roof, kicks in the door, comes down into the facility. Leonardo and April arrive together inside. As they go inside the facility, it's this Bishop hideout is literally like a robot factory, like just robots everywhere. Upon going through the facility, Bishop acknowledges and knows that Raph, April, and Leo are in the facility, and she knows they're separate. But the weird thing about it is as Leo and April are going on their monologue, talking to each other, Bishop's ear hustling through the intercom and is interacting with them simultaneously while Raph is doing the same thing in a different location at the hideout and answering him at the same time. So like, it was comical at that point because like it just made Bishop kind of look stupid. So I mean, I got a couple giggles, but I mean, beyond that, you know, that's what's going on. And so with them going through this facility or robot factory of a hideout that Bishop has, one thing that stood out to me the most is Leo and Raph are taking the bits and pieces of the robots and putting on this armor. Like they pretty much look like samurai. So like the hype is building up because I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. For this first segment or this mini saga within this season, this is the final episode, which means we're probably going to see some tails get kicked. All right, let's go back to the news. So Leonardo and Raphael finally come to the conclusion while they're in their warehouse that there's another turtle there, based off of how Bishop is interacting with them separately inside of the facility. Then Leonardo and Raph link up, and it's romantical. Come on now. They've been separated. They finally meet up, and then Leo and Raph cooling it out, especially for you guys that like that 2007 movie when Raph and Leo got into that huge fight. So like seeing them come together as one is like, I don't know, it's always awesome. Like if they're separated, the pairing of Leo and Raph is always monumental when it comes to TMNT. So then the robots come in right when Leo and Raph reunite, and then they immediately get into the altercation and get to fighting with that robot. And the robot's tough, I'm not gonna lie, but we get to see some action. We get some combo moves. We get the opportunity to see Leo and Raph work together to defeat this foe, and there's 2 robots that show up, and right when things get freaking tough, here comes Mikey and Rod to almost save the day. And what's even more hilarious out of the situation, here comes freaking Pigeon Pete. And like Bishop is like, oh my gosh, she's pissed off because like at first she was like lightening up to the idea through the interaction on the intercom with Leonardo and Raph about how she hates mutants, and Leo's like, don't hate us, we didn't do anything. And then like Bishop's on the intercom saying like, does this place look familiar to you? Because again, well, if this is your first time viewing any one of my reviews, Bishop blames the Turtles for destroying her first robot when in fact it was Superfly that flung that piece that destroyed her robot. But she's mad at all mutants in one bad instance, hates everybody. Hope you kids get the connection to that. And parents, that's your educational little moment of TMNT if you wanted to know, other than the silly stuff that goes on in the Tales of Mutant. Let's get back to the notes. So while Mikey, Raph, and Leo are fighting this robot. April is pretty much on the side, spectating, helping out here and there. Donatello finally shows up as well. Donatello ends up going into the control room with April. Let me see here. Okay, yeah. Ends up going into the control room with April, and they're trying to figure out a way to, oh gosh, I almost forgot. And then freaking Bishop sends all of her robots out to destroy all humans. Well, to actually destroy all mutants, but what ends up happening is the robot's AI, its intelligence, like, just overthinks Bishop and betrays Bishop and decides that humans and mutants are unsafe because mutants wouldn't exist if it wasn't for humans. So then Bishop's in complete chaos mode and scared for her life because now the robots is trying to kill everybody in the city. And with that being said, the robots are being sent out to destroy everybody in the city, including the mutants itself. Bishop now becomes an enemy and is being hunted on by the very robots that they created. Kind of reminds you of the movie I, Robot. I'm so happy Will Smith is not on this episode because it just really wouldn't fit in. So anyways, to that conclusion, with the turtles being chased down by this army of robots and those 4 core robots, against those 4 core robots, Donatello then alerts and signals in the big epic moment. Metalhead arrives and fights the robots, gets to kicking, buzzsawing, doing karate moves. If you're not a shellhead, I'll just let you know, Metalhead has always been Leonardo's companion. Donatello's companion, like, over and over again. Metalhead's just, at this point, Metalhead's a part, is the 4th turtle, the original 4th turtle, minus April from back in the day in the comics. But yes, Metalhead's the original 4th turtle. Comes in and kicks some butt, but Metalhead's not enough against an army. I'm talking hundreds of robots. So Donatello and April and Bishop come to the conclusion, up way above in the control room, that they're going to have to do a magnetic EMP to shut down all the robots, pretty much all the electronics in the entire city, to save the day. In which they get down to this final battle scene where it looks like the turtles are completely being destroyed and the magnetic bomb doesn't get a chance to get planted. And right when the Ninja Turtles' plans is about to come to a failure, and right when the robots are about to capture the magnetic bomb to ruin everything and to destroy the existence of all human beings on Earth, who comes to save the day? The boy Pigeon freaking Pete saves the day. Pigeon freaking Pete, bro, is probably like, yeah, he's probably the best cameo, the best guest character alongside the TMNT. I was gonna go with Metalhead. I think I like Pigeon Pete more than I like April. I think everybody likes Pigeon Pete more than April. Let me know what you guys think of that. But the day gets saved. And then here's one important part, because this is a short review, but I did want to include this in the review, was that the Earth Protection Force, which is basically like the Men in Black, okay, so come in, capture and arrest Bishop, which when they captured and arrested Bishop after the whole bomb went off from the magnetic field, they then hire her. And guess what? Bishop was just allied with the Turtles. Now when she gets arrested, she gets the Earth Protection Force behind her. So now she has an even bigger budget, alongside still probably getting endorsed by Rod's dad. So she's got millions of dollars and the government behind her to kill all mutants. And guess what? We got to see what happens from there. But that will conclude the first phase of season 1 of the Tales of the TMNT. I'll be starting the next one soon. Let me know what you guys think. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. And also, if you're interested in joining me in my Discord where we have these discussions and possibly do a collaboration on a review, let me know. But that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys for staying around this long. I'm Leno, and I'm out. Peace.